They only did 10,000. Notice that the Canadian Mint logo's on this side and the US Mint logo's on that side. Like I said, this is the packaging. And you can see the certificate of authenticity is different, everything, and they only did 10,000. So
we don't have a lot of these.
No. As a matter of fact, this set has been incredibly popular in the marketplace. Yeah, this is absolutely crucial for you to see that I have 154 of these sets left. Now, they're $100 more because the Canadian Mint charged extra for these. They also sold this out. Now, here's the interesting thing about the Canadian Mint. They secretly sold theirs 3 days before the US Mint. Still sold out in a day. Really? Still sold out in a day, and they charged, I think it was about 20% more, 25% more.
You would think that they would agree on the date of release.
They just didn't. These went out, they sold out instantly. So now you're looking by provenance at 10,000 coins.
So limited. That's insane.
You have to understand, that makes this literally one of the single rarest, most desirable American silver eagles ever done. It's that way in the US Mint. Now it's enhanced reverse proof, but it's the Canadian. It's certified from the Canadian Mint that you have right there.
We are doing VIP financing on this with your HSN card. So if you do even payments, it's under $50 a month. And of course, if you purchase it with your HSN card where there is no annual fee if you want to get one, we send the coins out to you with your first payment.
Now, the Canadian ungraded version is selling for almost double in the marketplace with the US. Well, 10,000 versus
10,000, 100,
100,000 is crazy rare.
Crazy rare.
10,000 is insanely rare. So now you're looking at, so I always talk about the 10th anniversary American Silver Eagle. It was just a proof American Silver Eagle with a W mint mark on it. They sold 31,000 of those. That coin in this condition sells for $30,000, last one we sold. So the only thing that comes close is like the 2016 Congratulations set. I think they did. And it's just a regular proof eagle that came in the Congratulations set. I think we sell that coin for $4,000. Oh my goodness. Okay, if we even have any. It's probably sold out. It was a customer pick, I think at $4,000. The 2016 Congratulations. And it's just a regular silver eagle that just came in a special little package.
And not on FlexPay.
And not on FlexPay. This coin has basically about the same mintage, but it's unique to the set, okay? And it's certified 70, and it comes with the Canadian version of that as well. And like I said, unfortunately, I wished I could have charged the same price, but the Canadians charged more for that, and then we had to pay duty and tariff to get it into the country anyway. So to be able to do that, so that added to the price. So now we're up to $599. Now this is a set that very few, if any, other people have. I was in on this set very early. It's why we have 420, which is 5% of the entire mintage. We bought probably actually more like, I probably own 15% of the entire mintage. I probably bought 1,500 of the sets, more or less.
But you had to go through it to get the perfect ones.
I had to go through it to get the perfect ones to be able to get the 420 of these. Is by the time it's all said and done. So these Royal Canadian Mint releases are significantly rarer and significantly harder to get, but only $100 more. Now, most people are buying both of those.
Okay? To have the whole collection.
100%. 100%, yeah. So they're buying both of those. So at only 420, and while it's lesser than the American, it should be more like 150 or so. I was in on this very early. I think it caught a lot of people by surprise. I think it gives you a fantastic opportunity to own this set. Still unique coins, but now, once again, certified in the Canadian version. As you can see, the Royal Canadian Mint release with only 420 of those. This coin is significant. There you go.
There's the 70. I want to show you right there. It's in perfect condition. I see there's a little glare there right over it, but I wanted to make sure you saw that.
There you go. So you moved that where you could see the Canada really well in there. There you go. Right there. You can really see the Canada. It pops out. It really pops down.
And you can see also the silver right there where it has
silver content on the other side. And like I said, when you get that home, it's much, much easier to see that. So to kind of recap, so the United States government and Canada get together in this collaborative effort and do this absolutely spectacular, absolutely amazing two-coin set. They use the American Silver Eagle and the Canadian Maple Leaf. Those are, like I said, the two bellwether coins. Those are the standardized coins. That's the coin that drives the United States Mint catalog and the Royal Canadian Mint catalog. That's the iconic coin. That is the one that everybody knows. Those are the most popularly collected silver coins in the world. But then they make them unique to this set. And then they make not nearly enough. I mean, you think the United States Mint didn't make enough at 100,000. The Canadian Mint only did 10,000 sets.
If they do another collaboration, I bet you they'll learn from this and do more. They will learn from that.
Of course,
but then this will be the first one and the rarest one and the most collectible one.
And all of those things.
And all of those things.
Now, I don't know if there's any other finish that I don't know if they can do a unique finish again, because this is enhanced reverse proof. It's
what else could you do?
We have enhanced uncirculated. Okay, we've got reverse proof. This is the only enhanced reverse proof they've ever done. So this is 100% unique to the set and the very first time they've ever done it. No other silver coin by the United States Mint exists in any denomination that's enhanced reverse proof. And now with the Canadian Mint, like I said, this is what's called modified proof. That's why this is, when you look at this right up at the top, modified PR70. So then, as you said, both of these coins are then certified. Absolutely perfect. Now notice where this says new. We had the American version, which was a customer pick, which I aired before. I've never given a full presentation to this. And did you see how many we have left? 140.
140.
Okay, so I've sold 300 of these sets, give or take. I've sold 300 of these sets without an actual airing.
And that's a hard number too, right?
Okay, absolutely.
Of course, because it's first day of issue, there's not more anywhere.
Absolutely is 100%. And of course, it's available exclusively from us, so it's guaranteed the lowest price. When you're looking at an ANACS first day of issue, individually numbered Canadian version of the Pride of Two Nations, that's what you're looking at. So in our first full presentation, I'm already down to 140 coins, 140 sets out of 420. So for those of you that are following, and I know you've bought the American version. The American version's been popular. We've sold, what, 700 of those probably right now. So we have probably less than 100 of those now remaining in the series. For the 2-coin set, this is the first full presentation of the Canadian set. And with the Canadian set, with only 140 of these sets remaining. Actually, I'm sure it's lesser than that now. So people ask, okay, Royal Canadian Mint release, what do you mean by the US Mint release? And I think I have, because I'm using this for the back of that. So this was also Royal Canadian Mint, but it just says US Mint release. So the US Mint sold 100,000 sets, different box, different everything. The Canadian Mint only sold 10,000. So these are the ones that come from Canada, that came out of these. So when we send these to the grading company, they have to go in the Canadian packaging with all the Canadian paperwork that goes with that, because it's a different certificate of authenticity. It's a different box pretty substantially. Everything is different about that. For us to be able to certify these, that they come out of the Royal Canadian Mint release set, because it is so significant to the value, even though we're really not charging that much more. I would have loved to have charged the exact same price. If I would have paid the same price for the sets, I would have charged the same price, even though I think it's one of the significant rarities that will ever be put out by the United States government. I don't think there's any doubt about that, or by the Canadian government, particularly as a collaborative effort, particularly because they're unique to this set, particularly because of the collaborative effort as well. Put all that together. But now, I did have to charge $100 more because the Canadian Mint charged significantly more for these. And then, like I said, add in duties, tariffs, all that other stuff, shipping. And all of a sudden, then that accounts for the extra $100. By the by, you know, like I said, this is the set, that's the empty packaging. You know, the grading company has that. Yours comes in a red oak presentation box. Okay, so you get this fantastic red oak. I think this is about $49.95, something like that. Okay, here's where it says United States release. So you can see they're substantively the same coins, but the difference is the provenance. In other words, where it comes from. This is the Canadian set. I still have a few of the American sets still remaining. So that's the American set, which is a little bit less. Both come in the red oak presentation box.
Both are on VIP financing.
Both certified absolutely perfect as well.
Yes, and graded, which also, of course, adds to the value. But if you have an HSN card, either one of the sets, you can have a year to pay it off with no interest with the HSN card. Now, if you have any other credit card, we're actually not doing FlexPay on this. It's just VIP financing for a year. And if you do even payments, it's under $50 a month. And of course, we ship it with the first payment.
I'll buy them for myself.
It's not like layaway.
I'll buy them for myself.
I was going to say. You get it for yourself.
Get some time.
Yeah, right. By the time you pay it off, who knows what's going to happen with the, we're not going to, you know, do you ever like do a show and then like a week later see coins that you presented here out like in the,
all the time.
Really? And then
obviously
for more money.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There's nobody out there going, yeah, let me buy it for 100 and sell it for 50.
Does that bug you, or are you like, that's just the way it goes?
I saw we had some of the W Mint quarters that we sold, I think, for $179. I saw them out there for $900 like 5 days later.
5 days later that they had to buy here.
We bought them, we shipped them, we sold them to them, they got them, they took a picture, and all of a sudden they're $900.
Oh my goodness.
You know, because that's what we do. We can bring you absolutely 100% unique pricing and opportunities for this. So this, nobody can pay less than $5.99. So if you buy this, good luck. If you want to sell it for $6.99, $7.99, $8.99, whatever you want to do, that's your business.
And $50 to get home if you have an HSN card, if you know, to get it. And again, you still have 30 days, which no other coin dealer that we're aware of will say, here's the coin, take it for 30 days. If you don't like it, I'll take it back. I don't think that that's industry standard.
That's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. It's not like a clothing store, the coin people. It's very different.
Not a thing at all.
But that's something that we're able to do here at HSN, a trusted source. We're a publicly traded company, and you know, we're so happy to be giving you these amazing values. We're going to jump over to hsn.com to show you the United States release of the Pride of Two Nations.